Hello, this is Gary007 and welcome to my channel. I thought I'd talk about salvaging in this video, and this is basically aimed for beginners, so any beginners that are sort of coming into the game and sort of want to understand the ins and outs of salvaging, then hopefully this video can cross that list off for you. So without further ado, I thought we might just jump straight into the video. Salvaging lasers can be found by destroying other ships or by buying them from equipment stations or merchants. Salvaging lasers can only salvage up to materials one tier higher than their own. So I thought I might point that out, because if you understand mining, you'll understand salvaging and you'll understand the tier system within Avorion. So Avorion works on material tiers. So just be very mindful about what salvaging lasers you do have equipped, so that you're able to effectively salvage the material that's sitting in front of you, whether it's a wreck or in a scrapyard or whatever. So yeah, so just keep that in mind, that it works a bit like mining. Salvaging lasers are an excellent primary weapon, I suppose, early on in the game. So if you don't have a lot of options in front of you, you can effectively put salvaging lasers on as a combat weapon. They are effective in the early stages and still can be, but if the enemy is shielded, it's very ineffective. It will not penetrate those shields. So there are the shortcomings if you decided to use salvaging lasers as a primary weapon. As the game gets on, it's very unlikely you're going to use them as any sort of weapon. So yeah, I thought I might point that out. Scrapyards are a good way for salvaging, for getting weapons and system slots. Each faction's got scrapyards scattered throughout the galaxy, or the seed that you might have generated in your game. So they're called scrapyards, and if you head over there you can salvage in these areas. They're relatively safe areas to do so, but you know, you're gonna pay for it, so just be mindful that if you go in there, you're gonna have to pay for a license to do salvaging. It's recommended that you do buy the licenses. So I'm just in front in a salvaging yard here in this video, and if you click salvage and then head up to the little icon up there, you can then select the different licenses. These different licenses allow you different time frames to do your salvaging in. So yeah, I thought that would be just be mindful when you're in here. If you're salvaging, if you decide to come in here and salvage without a license, you're going to earn negative reputation. Your reputation is going to plummet like a stone with that faction. So unless you're going to war with them, then you probably wouldn't care. But if you're not going to war with them, yes, buy a license. Be mindful though, also, if pirates come into the sector, you kill the pirates, you disregard their corpse basically, and decide to carry on salvaging, and your license runs out and you go back to salvage those pirates in the salvage yard, you're going to lose reputation because you don't have a license, even though you've helped kill them. So yeah, it's a relatively safe area to be in a scrapyard, because there are frigates that are floating around generally. So if trouble does brew and you don't have the weapons to defend yourself, then you can always head towards the frigate or boost away a little bit until the focus is taken off you. So yeah, try your luck at a salvaging yard, scrapyard, sorry. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Real roll of the dice. So in conclusion, with salvaging in Avorion, try to equip the best salvaging laser you can find. Salvaging lasers can only salvage materials one tier higher than their own. Scrapyard is a great way to salvage for weapons and system slots. Salvaging lasers are useless for mining. You can't mine with salvaging lasers. They're a completely different weapon slot. So, alright, thanks guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this short video and has brought some understanding to some of you new guys. Alright, see you guys. Bye.